Recording now. Cool. What's up, y'all? My name is Brother J, and I'm gonna throw some videos out here just because I got some free time, and some of the things I'm doing might be of some kind of curiosity or conversation or something like that to you. I don't know, whatever. Trivial pursuit kind of thing or whatever. We can talk about the crazy dude on the mountain. It's all good. I'm on the mountain now, but don't forget I grew up in the hood. If you know me, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so the last time you saw me, I was in Washington, D.C. And it was right before I caught the plane to come out here to New Mexico. That was about 2 years ago. My son Elijah, he was 14, and I was playing the stock market a little bit and trying to do some things to get some money from there. And, I don't front about that. Most of the money I had for the stock market, I inherited that from my aunt. God bless her. I love her. Better put that shit out public. Good looking out. Alright? And to my mother, Hilda Bowman Africa. Love you, Mom. Bless you. Put that out public too. Thank you, God. Alright. And man, for real, this is gonna sound nuts, but for real. We need peace in the Middle East. All this nonsense going on over there. It's now spiraled beyond Palestine and Israel and even the Arab Straits. This shit spiraled to have Russia, Syria, China. Fuck around with China, you gonna fuck around and have Korea. Both Koreas in there. The U.S. is in there. Of course, England is in there as support from the U.S. morally, mouthpiece. This shit is crazy though. Okay, I'm telling you. I saw Obama's departure speech at the UN this morning. One of the best speeches I've ever seen. Good job, President Obama. Good job. That was a great speech, and I mean that. Okay, so I've talked about some random shit. I don't know. I'm gonna talk about some other things. New Mexico. So the date now is September 18th, 2016, and the date I left Washington, D.C. was April 18th, 2014. And surprised my son because I didn't get bit by a rattlesnake in the first 3 months. I didn't die of the heat in the desert. Damn near did though. The desert almost got my ass, and I won't lie. Twice. Don't fuck with the heat. The sun will kill you, boy. Almost got me twice, dog. Rattlesnakes ain't nothing compared to the sun, man. Cows suck. I don't like cows. Cows are assholes. Coyotes are kind of cool, but they're only like this big. They're like ugly poodles or large chihuahuas. I don't like chihuahuas. They're ugly as fuck. They're cool though. I had to introduce you to Lily. Lily's funniest little chihuahua that lives here with my family. Trey, my brother Trey, and them. It's crazy and stuff. Okay, what else? The jackrabbits are bigger than the coyotes. That's a good example, and that's fucking true. Jackrabbit stands about 3 feet tall, and the coyote only stands about, at the shoulders, 1.5 foot max. 1.5 foot max, full grown. 8-year-old coyote, about 1.5 foot, 2 feet. Never more than 2 feet at the shoulders. So a jackrabbit out here in the desert is almost twice as tall as a coyote. It's true, coyotes eat jackrabbits. That's because coyote ain't nothing but fucking bones, skin, teeth, and gut. That's all a coyote is. All he is a fucking eating machine, and they run in packs like 20 deep. Kind of like the hood. Now you know where we got that shit from. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's nature. Coyotes run in packs of 20. They only gotta be 2 feet tall. They'll take down a damn deer. But I'll kick the shit out of a fucking coyote, and when you send one of them motherfuckers flying about 20 feet, the whole pack stops because they respect the alpha male. So let the first one run at you and fuck his ass up. The whole rest of the pack will back up off you. And if you don't, you're a dead man. But they will back up off you. I've had them mass up on me twice. The biggest mass was about 6. The littlest mass was 3. And those 3 coyotes, they were family. They followed me to work for like 3 weeks straight, man. Like every fucking day. I was going to work at 4 o'clock in the morning down a fucking mountain, pitch dark. And I see these little motherfuckers scurrying over in the side of the road, right? It's not even a road, it's gravel, dirt. It's probably a creek dried up. I don't think it's even a road. It's probably a creek dried up. But that was how I got down to the highway. These coyotes aren't even as tall as my knee, man. So I had one behind me, well, 2 behind me, but one in my back tire, and I had one right in my knee. And they would follow me for like a mile every single morning for about 3 weeks straight. They were starting to make me a little nervous. So I took my machete one day, cut one of them at the back of the handle. I didn't have hard to really kill him or nothing. I just kind of slapped him with the side of the handle, the side back of the handle, like a little graze on the shoulder. It was hard enough to knock his ass down and hurt him pretty good, like a pain. That was the end of that shit. I never saw them again. Those 8 coyotes, I had to take a rock and fuck up the one that came at me, and I got lucky. If I'd have missed with his ass, I'd have been fucked up, because he'd have had my arm, and once he draws blood, the whole pack would have been on me, but I banged him right in the fucking throat with that rock. Knocked him down good. I didn't kill him. I knocked his ass fucking down. The rest of that pack backed the fuck up. I saw that pack a couple of times, and they didn't fuck with me. So that's how you deal with coyotes. As far as bears, I do not know. I do not fuck with bears. As far as mountain lions, they see you about a mile away. So if you ever see a mountain lion, you're already dinner. You don't gotta worry about that. Unless you got a rifle. I don't have a rifle. Got a machete. Alright, I'm just talking shit. So we're 7 minutes into this video, and I haven't really told you anything really worth knowing. My general geography is New Mexico. The town that I'm in is Belen, New Mexico. Belen, New Mexico is down, I think it's Route 104, I think, from Albuquerque. So, if you caught a flight or a train to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and then you went 30 miles south, past Los Lunas to the town of Belen. That's where I'm at. I could give you the parallels and the coordinates and all that shit. You can look it up for yourself if you want to. My property is not in Belen. My property is actually 30 miles to the east of Belen. Real Communities, to be exact. Real Communities is on the opposite side of the river. See, it's kind of like in Washington, D.C., you had Washington, D.C., and then you had Northern Virginia on the opposite side of the Potomac. Okay, so here in Belen is 2 towns now. There used to be one, Belen. But last year, there was another town incorporated, and it's called Real Communities. So on one side of the Rio Grande, you have Belen. Belen is on the west side of the Rio Grande. And on the east side of the Rio Grande, Route 47, you have Real Communities. From Real Communities, you go 30 miles east to a mountain range. It's a little mountain range, so it ain't like the fucking Rockies. It's a little mountain range, and it's called the Manzano Mountains, M-A-N-Z-A-N-O Mountains, in New Mexico. Technically, the county is, I forgot. I'll get back to that. I forgot the name of the county. That's damn terrible. I gave you the city. Look it up, man. You'll figure it out. I forgot it, but I do know it. Look it up. You can Google map it. So, yeah, you can Google map it, and you will literally be able to look right within, maybe 5 miles of where I'm physically, geographically at. So you got that information. Okay, so why did I leave DC for New Mexico? That's complicated. What did I plan to do when I get here? Well, when I got on the plane, what I planned to do when I got here was to dig a fucking well. And that was basically it. Either dig a well on my property so I got water, because I'm in the fucking desert, or get a water delivery supply, because I'm in the fucking desert. And if you don't have water and you're in the fucking desert, you will die. Okay? You can't live out here without water. You'll do without food a lot longer than water. That sun will kill you. So anyway, I did finally arrange a water delivery supply. However, that took fucking forever. I thought ranchers need water, no problem, right? So I got on the plane and I fly out here like a dumbass without researching the thing. You better always research where you're going if it's a business move. I didn't research this well enough. I'm gonna be straight up. So I got off of the plane, and long story short, ranchers don't really get water delivery that's palatable for humans to drink. The saline water, you can't really drink it right away. You gotta process it. You see what I'm saying? So they do saline water deliveries because they don't care if cows drink that. But you're not smart if you drink that as a person. It's not a good idea. And I'll tell you something about beef and cattle too. But even those guys that get saline water delivered for their cows, that's like a tiny little minority. That's like maybe 5% of the cattle ranchers out here. The rest of them dig a well. To dig a well up there where I live is 700 feet. 700 feet. $23,000. So I got a water delivery though. I rigged it up. I found a rancher who had a well. And I said to him, I have a 300-gallon water tank. Now that sounds like a lot to you maybe in the city. But 300 gallons of water ain't shit. An average household will go through 300 gallons of water in 1 week. Conservatively. I'll go through 300 gallons of water by myself in the summertime in 1 month. I'll drink 2/3 of it. You know, and that's like regular drinking. That's like 16-ounce glass of water probably every 3 hours or 2 hours. And you'll go through 200 gallons of water in a week. It's not a lot. So the deal with my man was, you bring 300 gallons, I'll pay you $100. That's a pretty good cash deal. He said, dope. So he brings me the water he gets for free from his well. He dug the well. He's had it for 20 years. Been paid off. Sold 1,000 cattle off of that well. So his water's free. He gives it to me. I give him $100. He gives me 300 gallons of water whenever I want it. So that's a good deal. So I did that, which links to the primary reason that I thought I was coming to New Mexico, which was homesteading. I wanted to come to New Mexico and be serious about building a homestead. Be serious about building a viable, legitimate, modern structure with all the amenities. Well, maybe not amenities, but definitely all of the comforts of home. Hot water, cold water, running, of course, on demand. TV, radio, air conditioners, fans, electricity in general, and gas heat if I want it, or electric heat if I want it. The nearest power line to my property is 14 miles away. However, I have 2 solar panels that generate a half a kilowatt. Technically, they generate 480 watts at 27 volts. Actually, I think 54 volts. Yeah, it'd be 54 volts. Some shit like that. Anyway, I'll show you the panels sometime. I think they're 240 volts at 27 watts each. So I'll have to calculate that. I'll need the straight shit. But the point is, so I got the solar panels, I got the inverter, I got the generator. Batteries are a bitch. I think the solar panels are the thing. Most people don't get solar panels because they're afraid of something they never tried. Solar panels, ooh, it's spooky, it's technology. Fucking panels, man. Batteries are expensive as a motherfucker, man. I didn't research that. I was all bright-eyed and I'm going to save the world and not leave a carbon footprint. And right. It can be done, and it's a noble thing. But I'm gonna tell you what, batteries are fucking expensive. You got a good battery bank, you set it up properly, you insulate it from the weather properly. Up front, you are golden. But if you bullshit around and try to tinker your way up, no, dog. Solar equipment is something that you want to do correctly from the ground up one time. It's like putting up a skyscraper, except it's not that much work. Solar panels are real fucking easy. They're nothing, and they're not expensive either. You can get a good solar panel for about $1 a watt. But batteries are fucking expensive. Batteries are aggravating to maintain, and batteries are not dangerous as long as you recognize they have preventable. If you're a dumbass and you put 8 batteries in a closed container, you're going to get a hydrogen buildup and blow yourself up. Just drill some holes in the box and make sure it's got good ventilation. You put a fan on both ends of the box, blowing in the same direction, so you make sure it's got good ventilation. And yes, power drain on your power supply, but it is necessary. Batteries are irritating, but solar is the way to go. I like solar. Solar is free energy. You got your batteries and you maintain them properly, then you've got basically 5 years worth of electricity for 1/100th of a cent per watt. Probably less than that. It's ridiculous. I mean, you'll get free electricity, basically free electricity for 5 years. And your expense is your inverter, charge controller, your panels, your batteries. Everything else is city shit. If you're out here in the outback like me, you don't need all that extra shit. You just need the stuff that makes the juice flow, and that's it. You can get the job done for, I got it done for under $500. I did. I got a half a kilowatt of power that I can run my computer, my cell phone, my radio, my TV if I want to, but I don't hardly because man, it drains my battery quick trying to run my Xbox and my TV at the same time. So the only time I run my TV is for my Xbox, and I only get about an hour gameplay on full charge, so I don't do it that much. Got work to do anyway. Okay, so we're pressing up on 17 minutes now, and I'm rambling a little minute, so I'm gonna let that go. We'll just call this the intro to New Mexico. And I'm gonna catch you back. And when I catch you back, I'm gonna come straight into speed on what is going on in New Mexico right here and right now. So far I got you caught up to date. I was in Washington, D.C., got on a plane, came out here to New Mexico, came out here specifically to homestead, and I am doing that. Farming is not going to work though. The ground drinks the water. It doesn't drink the water up. What it does is it runs the water off. It won't absorb shit. Every little bit of water you put on the ground just disappears. It doesn't go into the ground. So growing is hard, and it's aggravating, because if you put that same fucking dirt in a pot, it'll grow like hell. But like regular field farming, you can't do it out where I'm at. You'd have to like do a growing garden. You'd have to do a hanging garden or something, because the insects are notorious. I mean, they're relentless, man. And yeah, the ground just runs the water right off the top. Runs it right off of the top. You don't get nothing to the roots. So it requires an irrigation system. That turned out to be more complicated and more expensive than I anticipated, among other things. So I was just like, forget it. I'm not even going to pursue that right now because it's not a priority. It's just a wish of mine. My priority is to get a structure built up there that's rock solid. Right now, all I've got up there is a building permit stapled to an 8x8x8 shed. I lived in that 8x8x8 foot shed for 16 months because I'm determined about this. I'll show it to you sometime. I lived there and I enjoy it. That's the truth. It's a small little place. It's a real small little place. It's about the size of your bedroom, probably. 8 feet by 8 feet by 8 feet. It's a perfect cube. Top two. 8 feet up, 8 foot floor space all around. It's a perfect cube. And I'm very comfortable there. I'm very comfortable there. I love it. But it's definitely not finished. It's going real slow. And the main problem is there is not a whole lot of economy in Berlin. We got to get that straightened out. But that's not my problem either. So that's basically the groundwork around here. We hit 20 minutes. So I'm gonna catch y'all back in a little bit. Alright, so this is Brother Jay signing off. Peace.